Hi guys, Mrnewmobile here. Galaxy Note 21 Ultra release date and latest upgrade. Please subscribe followed by the bell. You can also keep up on Facebook, Twitter by clicking the links in the description. The Note 21 Ultra is a do-everything beast of a phone with a sky-high price tag that jars slightly with consumer priority during the pandemic. The regular Note 20 feels like a straight misstep, with a plastic back, 60Hz display, and lower camera specs, but still coming in at a cool £949 if you want 5G. But with Samsung's new S21 Ultra now coming with S Pen support, it's thought by many that we could have already seen the last of the traditional Note phones. With the array of foldable Samsung is working on, maintaining two distinct flagship lines may feel like an inefficient use of resources. If they do come out, they're highly likely to be known as the Note 21 series, with options for the potential for the Plus and Ultra model as part of the lineup. The Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra were revealed in a virtual Unpacked event on 5 August 2020, with the Note 10 and Note 10 Plus first announced on 7 August 2019. That would suggest the Note 21 range would arrive during the first week of August 2021. However, the new S21 Ultra comes with an optional S Pen. It's the first time we've seen Samsung stylus come to the S line, although it's not built in like with the Note phones. The S Pen isn't built into the phone, and without a separate battery, it doesn't support air gestures, but it would appear that the Note range has lost its unique selling point. There's little reason to invest in a Note phone now, especially as Samsung's two flagships have become more similar in recent years. So, could it be the end of the line for the Galaxy Note phone? Samsung has plenty of other phones it could launch in August instead. A Galaxy Z Fold S and Z Fold Scroll are both rumored to be on the way, alongside the Z Fold 3 and Z Flip 2. That all said, a recent message from Samsung sent to T3 in response to a story about the phone line's demise suggests that, at least in the immediate future, Samsung still has plans for the Note range. A Samsung spokesperson told T3, "Whilst we have expanded our S Pen experience across our wider Galaxy range, this does not mean we are not committed to the Galaxy Note category. To provide the best mobile experience to all customers, we will actively listen to their feedback and reflect this in our product innovation." There's uncertainty in this response, but it does imply we'll still see a Note phone this year, whether it's a Note 21 entrant or the rumored Note 20 Fe, remains to be seen. In the US, where the Notes run on Snapdragon chips rather than Samsung's own Exynos silicon, there are only 5G models. With the 4G model ditched on the full S21 range, we expect Samsung not to offer a 4G Note in 2021, so all Note 21 models will likely break the $1,000 barrier. A Note 21 Ultra is likely to cost around $1,200. The cyclical annual updates of phones, we can hazard some pretty confident guesses as to the specs of the Note 21 series. Like with the Galaxy S phones, Samsung uses its Exynos chipsets on the Note in regions like Europe and India, but uses Qualcomm's 8 series Snapdragon chips in the US and its home country of South Korea. While performance is usually largely the same, year after year the Exynos version of the phone struggles with battery longevity by comparison. US reviews always reflect well on the Snapdragon version's longevity, and it's a major annoyance for people in regions where the Note has an Exynos chip. We are pretty confident Samsung will keep this strategy though, using the way it's handled the Snapdragon Exynos split with the S21 range already. Apart from the difference in chipsets, we should be seeing at least 8GB RAM if not more on even the lowest end model, with storage of at least 128GB. The Note 20 didn't have microSD expansion, but the Note 20 Ultra did, so that trend would likely continue, making it the only flagship-class Galaxy phone to do so in 2021. Both handsets also have triple cameras, but the Note 20 Ultra had a mega 108MP main sensor and 5x optical zoom, outshining the 3x hybrid zoom on the normal Note 20. One of the more unusual Note 21 camera leaks that have surfaced has to do with its front camera. The Vietnamese tipster suggested that not only is Samsung potentially bringing the phone's launch forward by a month or so, but the phone is also set to serve as the debut device from Samsung's first under-display selfie camera, UTC or CUP, short for camera under panel toting smartphone. The fires of this particular rumor have since been stoked, with Let's Go Digital noticing that Samsung Display has registered for the trademark UPC, under panel camera, in its native region of South Korea. While this doesn't cement the feature's appearance on a new Note, it does clarify Samsung's intentions to implement such hardware in forthcoming devices of some kind, such as its next Blade laptop, as was recently teased. ZTE already has a phone, the Axon 25G, that showcases this technology, but if this rumor rings true, this will likely be the first example of a Korean smartphone utilizing such hardware. The design of the Note 20 is very similar to the Note 10, so it could be that the Note 21 is fairly tame in its design update. The Note 20 is even more austere than the Note 10, with matte bronze and a huge camera bump, where the Note 10 had a multicolored glass option. The Note 21 is likely to carry on the industrial feel. We'd hope that however many Note 21s there are that they all have 120Hz displays and that they'll be able to run at full resolution. The S20 and Note 20 Ultra could only run either 120Hz or QHD+, and not both. Come on Samsung, these are expensive phones. The Note 21 will have an S Pen as standard, of course, but to be honest, we wouldn't mind if Samsung did away with the air gestures gimmicks that let you wield it like a magic wand and focus more on reducing latency and improving pressure and tilt response. The European Note 20 Ultra's main flaw is its unremarkable battery life. When the most expensive Note is marketed as a do-all phone for pros, you end up using it a lot, and it's a pain when the battery hits red before you're done. The Note phones are big, so either get more battery out of the setup or switch to Snapdragon globally, please Samsung. We'd love to see a smaller Note device as we did with the Note 10. With the Note 20, Samsung oddly turned out two very large phones with a mishmash of specs and design differences. A return to a small and large Note release would make more sense, offering a more compact and manageable device to people who don't want a phone as big as their head. The S Pen is only available on the Ultra model among S21 phones, so there's still a window of opportunity for Samsung to make a smaller handset with a built-in stylus. You might also draw the conclusion that while Samsung is committed to the Note, that doesn't mean it will continue as it has been. As we pointed out in that goodbye piece, the Note as we know it isn't quite the leader it used to be. Gone are the days when the summer release of the Note heralded a new phone which was better equipped than the Galaxy S series which usually launched in February or March. Giving the range a new and distinctive feel would certainly give the Note a new lease of life. Also, that last line, we will actively listen to their feedback and reflect this in our product innovation is interesting. Does this mean that if people complain loudly enough, the Note range will see some further development and differentiation? It does bear mentioning that the Note range was a bit of an accidental hit for Samsung. At the time, phones were much smaller, and the arrival of the massive Note generated sniggering from some people. While larger phones were popular in Korea, the success of the Note was far from assured in Europe and the US. But as Samsung built in better features, faster speeds, and people used their phones more and more as replacements for computers, the larger screen became far more common. The Note's legacy lives on in nearly every phone on sale now, no matter what happens to the device itself, but let's hope Samsung's got something exciting planned for the range in the coming years. Whatever happens, though there's still plenty of time to snap up last year's Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G. Or, if you want the best of the best, take a look at the Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G. That is it guys, some rumor said that Note series is dead, but Samsung company said that more Note series is underdeveloped. So we expect more from Samsung. So guys, what do you think about the Note lineup? Let me see your comment below. Please subscribe, like the video, comment. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. One peace out.